Asking the tough questions in the case against Casey Anthony, the questions you want answered.
For instance, why was she partying when she said she was looking for her daughter? What about the elusive babysitter and the duct tape?
These are all questions WESH 2's Bob Keeling got a chance to ask Casey's attorney, Jose Baez.
It is an interview you will see only right here on WESH 2 News.
How do you explain Casey's behavior while her daughter was missing? Do you have a plan to explain that?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I've said numerous times she has a very compelling reason for her actions, and unfortunately that's the most I can say at this point.
It's tough for people to understand how there could be a reasonable explanation for that.
Absolutely, and I totally realize that that is what people feel, that's what they see, but without knowing all of the facts, you can't reach a conclusion. You just can't.
How can you be so sure that Casey is not guilty?
Well, first of all, she has stood up before the court and said, I am not guilty of this crime. I have the rest of the story. We all know what other evidence is out there.
You have duct tape on the child's mouth.
We have not had the opportunity to review all of the forensic evidence in this case, specifically all of the evidence at the crime scenes.
Is it your contention that while those items may be similar to things at the Anthony house, there is no direct tie to your client among these items that were found at the crime scene? This
is what the state says. This is what law enforcement has said. There are similar items from the woods that were found in the Anthony home. We plan on challenging every piece of evidence in this case, and that includes those items.
How difficult is it that at this point, as far as the public knows, there is no evidence of the babysitter?
Everything will come out in trial. There's a compelling reason for her actions.
Where is the sense of outrage from Casey or from the defense in terms of the wrong woman is in jail, the real killer's still out there, we've got to go find this person?
I apologize if I haven't shown that previously. I have numerous, from day one, defended my client as vigorously as possible. I have to stay focused. I can't get emotional.
With the state raising the stakes as they have, now making this a death case.
I'm a strong opponent against the death penalty. I don't believe in it. I don't think it works. We're not going to be intimidated by anything.
In our interview, Baez offered the least amount of detail in several areas that will be most crucial to his case. Why Casey didn't go to the police herself, how you explain the duct tape on the child's mouth, and why there's no record this babysitter existed or Casey ever called her. That, he says, will come out in trial. I'm Bob Keeling, WESH 2 News.
A host of other new developments emerged today in the case against Casey Anthony. Among them, lawyers for Zenaida Gonzalez want George and Cindy to come back. Attorneys want to know more about conflicting testimony given by the Anthonys. The state also added 6 more names to its witness list, all of them expert crime scene witnesses. And Casey's former friend Amy Huizenga is saying not so fast. She's looking for a protective order from Casey's defense team. They want all of her phone records. She says that's an invasion of privacy. You can